Hello, everybody, and welcome to another round of League of Dota Season 4. I'm Scap from Four States. Joining me today is the Barry White of Australia. Rock, how you doing, buddy?
Hello! Oh, I'm doing pretty fine. Thank you very much. It's Barry White of Australia.
So, anyway, we have our two teams, Lion Wraith King, going up against Team Burning. And I want to go straight into the picks here. We got a Bane coming up from Lion Wraith King. Bane is a lovely hero. He can be very powerful offensive support with being able to disable two enemies at once with his Nightmare and his ultimate ability, Fiend's Grip. And let's not forget about his Enfeeble that brings the carries out, that lowers the attack power of carries towards the later of the game, and it scales very nicely. And for a carry already, we're seeing the Lone Druid. Lone Druid's one of those heroes that farms and farms and farms until Kingdom Come and gets his bear really powerful and, can carry Radiance and all sorts of very powerful items for the bear, and he can eventually start carrying items for himself. So, in essence, you have six people on your team, which seems almost unfair, but if you let a Lone Druid farm that long, it's your own darn fault. Rock, you want to get in on Team Burning on their picks?
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more about the Lone Druid. It's a very, very late game hero, but it's also versatile. They don't have to, they're not locked in. They could do a Rosh early, they could do, have him off lane and go an early build, something like that. But with that Bane first pickup, I reckon they wanted the Bane Mirana, because that's really strong, and Team Burning probably saw that straight off the bat and went, nah, we're going to block you. So they grabbed the Mirana, they grabbed the Shadow Demon, who also couples so well with Mirana. So he orbs, puts, it basically sets up the arrow perfectly, and they've got a really nice combo there. And I'm just wondering, who are they going to try and combo? Who are Lion Wraith going to combo with their Bane? Like, maybe they'll try and swap around and get the Conqueror or something. But looking at these bans, I'll quickly go through the bans for Team Burning too. So they've basically just banned out mids, with the exception of AA. So AA is very, very strong support. We don't need to go into that. But then if you look at the others, there's Puck, Ember Spirit, and Invoker. So they might be going for an OD this time. They might have Team Burning was against an OD last game, but they might be possibly thinking about an OD or something similar for the mid.
Yeah, definitely. But looks like we got Jakiro, one of Rock's and my personal favorites as far as supports go. This twin-headed dragon is very powerful in the fact of pushing. He is literally built for pushing. That liquid fire can just melt down towers and creep, and that dual breath can do the same to creep, not to towers. And let's not forget about his ultimate ability, Macro Pyre, which is a brilliant team fight ability with massive AoE that can do a lot of damage over time. And let's not forget about his Ice Wall, which is great for team fights as well. It disrupts a lot of people and it stays up for a long time, and it can stun a lot of people if you're not careful.
Yeah, that's their tri lane. So what you see there is their tri lane probably, and that's huge. And then they've just grabbed the Viper for probably off lane or mid. So they're once again Team Burning, like last game. They're going for an earlier style lineup. That's a really strong tri lane they got there. And the Jakiro, just to point out, did benefit from the latest patch. His macro power with the scepter now is a hell of a lot bigger. His dual breath, or the first skill he's got, dual breath, is now longer too, so it has more range. And I'm pretty sure they're going to set those up, and that's pretty cool. And looking at Lion Wraith King, I'm just going to look at their bans. I talked about the mid ban outs for Team Burning, and Lion Wraith King have kind of gone the opposite. They've basically banned out carries. So, can you say greedy?
Yeah, I see that Nature's Prophet pick, and I'm just like, God. So pretty much, Nature's Prophet is another one of those that, what do you do with them? Build money. Like, you don't build items, you build money with Nature's Prophet. Same with Lone Druid, so it is like,
These two were born on a tractor, that's for sure.
like, I mean, so much need for oh man,
Yeah.
they're gonna be jungling in both jungles. There's just gonna be, this is something else.
Yeah, they've got a strong potential to split push in the mid to late game, depending on the fact they can get those characters up. I am a bit worried. I think Team Burning are very good at doing an early lineup, and I think they're going to try and smash down towers early, and they're going to try and keep that pressure up. I don't know if the time is going to be there for Lion Wraith King to build up the Lone Druid and the Nature's Prophet. There's that element of gank ability there. You do have the Nightmare that just leads up for Storm Spirit or for Nature's Prophet. There's a lot of disable there, but it's all single target disable. Whereas Team Burning, they're just going for it. They've got, with the Chikiro, with the Viper, not all that much AoE, but a little bit more team fight, that's for sure.
Yeah, with that Shadow Demon, I'm seeing they've picked up Shadow Demon before, and they do a lot. And Team Burning, if you've seen the last games, they use them pretty well. Like they make them work. And I'm seeing the last bans, Lion Wraith King, get rid of the Necrophos, and looks like Team Burning got rid of the Tinker. So it looks like they're seeing the early push potential that Team Burning has with the Tinker. With their team, so that's why they got rid of the Tinker. The Necrophos ban though, there's probably another. Well, wait, no, Team Burning banned Tinker. I'm sorry.
Well, that's it. So Team Burning banned Tinker, so Lion Wraith King couldn't get it to add to their split push. But I just don't know where they would have put it. Because they've already got the Storm Spirit mid, and it's just. It really, I just don't know if they'd have any more room. So I don't know about that Tinker ban, but and the Necrophos is a kind of an interesting one too. Oh, there we go. Check it out.
Admiral Konka, one of my personal favorite carries. He's got a massive cleave. He's kind of a ganker, so that's kind of my playstyle, especially when he gets Shadow Blade. The Torrent is a powerful stun that does great damage, and it can be easily, if you land the Torrent and combo with the boat, is massive. The AoE is powerful. It just rounds out Team Burning's team, I think. Personally, it's a great pickup.
Yeah, I like it too. I've actually changed my mind. I actually think that he's going to be in the trial lane now. So I think it's going to be Kunkka, Shadow Demon, and Jakiro with the Viper and Mirana either going mid or off lane respectively.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of wondering. Oh, it looks like we picked up a Death Prophet. Death Prophet. They're just adding to the split push capability, I guess. I don't understand why they decided to. I don't know. It's just wow. This is just, where would they run the Death Prophet? I wonder. I mean, I'm trying to figure out Lion Wraith King's strat.
She's probably going to be with Bane. I reckon she'll be with Bane. Then you'll have Lone Druid jungle and Nature's Prophet offlane.
Yeah. We're just waiting for our teams to pick our heroes so we could get this game underway. Pretty exciting.
It's a big lineup. Two really big lineups.
Yeah, for different reasons. This is literally one of those rules of, all right, Team Burning, you got to get racks by 30. I mean, that's my personal opinion. They have a lot of people that need a lot of money and a lot of items. Looks like we're going to get this game under. Everyone has picked their heroes. Game has been paused. Looks like Death Prophet needs to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, I went before we started, so I am just so good. Anyway, yeah. I guess without further ado, while the game's paused, I could just introduce the Radiant this time. Let's talk about this Jakiro being played by Ian. And Makarov is playing the Kunkka. We see Chomi on the Mirana. Josh playing Viper again. I've seen Josh playing the Viper before, and he was pretty effective with them. And looks like we have Shadow Demon being played by Mac.
So that means Josh will probably then mid, and he'll probably go that early mech again. So let's have a squiz at Lion Wraith King. So we have Opabinia on the Storm Spirit. We have Mei Mei on the Death Prophet. We have Bluff on the Bane there. Clonzy on the Nature's Prophet and Road to 4K on the Lone Druid there.
Yeah, it looks like Lone Druid's going to be running in the off lane, which is probably like the best way in my opinion, because he can handle the off lane pretty well with that bear. We got Storm Spirit running in the mid lane, and we have Death Prophet running with the Bane in the top lane. And I'm assuming Nature's Prophet is going to be jungling. Looks like we got a big smoke gank coming in, though. Everyone up top from Team Burn, they're looking to get something out of this. Looks like Death Prophet could be in a lot of trouble here. Everyone is around. The disruption is up. Death Prophet, night, dude. May, I'm sorry.
So dead.
I'm sorry. That was instant. And I caught it this time. I knew they were going to do that. They did it last game, and I just missed it. And I'm not going to let that happen again. And looks like the bell has rung, so we're going to be here. So everyone's going to start defecting to their lanes right now. And we got Jakiro and Shadow Demon running together. Once again, they have done this before. They're going to probably help out the Kunkka in the tri lane. That's how they've ran it before. Mirana is going to be in the off lane. This is a previous game they've had. They've done this before. It worked well for them. We'll see how well it works for them this time.
Yeah, look, so Team Burn is a really aggressive team, and actually, see, we've actually got a bit of a dual main happening here. So the Bane's actually just wandering through the mid, helping out the Shadow Spirit, the Storm Spirit a little bit. We've actually got some dewarding here from the Shadow Demon too, so a little bit more kind of support involvement this game than there was last game. Last game we had, here we go.
Oh, we got a big disruption going in on the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit could be in a little bit of trouble here. He's getting a lot of damage on him, but he's going to back out just in the nick of time.
Yeah, they did the damage for it.
Not quite. Looks like in the bottom lane we got...
and Mirana's been nightmare too.
Mirana could be in a little bit of trouble here. She's got leap and arrow, but she doesn't need it. She's probably going to salve up. Yep, there goes the salve, and she's going to be dealing with the Bane Death Prophet. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, looks like we had a little bit of a lane rotation, actually. Looks like we have Lone Druid going up in the top lane, and he's going to be dealing with the Kunkka and the Jakiro.
Yeah, it was interesting. He took his bear in there, and then he, I think he came up once the gank happened or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I realized that they're going to keep the tri lane up top, so he came up there.
So he's just going to chill out and soak some experience. Looks like we got Lone Druid doing some serious micro work on that bear. Going to try and get some farm going on here. But in the mid lane, we got Shadow Demon taking a lot of damage, but he's going to get out just in time. And little mushroom tree ants going to get out. It seems a little like not right. Tree ants, mushrooms. But
yeah, they look a bit funny. Yeah, I saw what that
Mirana was
actually
taken out. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Rock, but
what happened there?
We got Bane just nightmaring and Mei just going in with the creep swarm.
Interesting. I haven't actually seen that, but that's the second time they did that combination and it's worked, so good on them.
So anyway, you could talk about that Nature's Prophet, I think. Oh, he's doing it right now.
Yeah.
He's cutting off the... He's in trouble. Josh could be in trouble here. He's going to back out just... Oh, man. Those trants. He's doing micro work. This team is micro.
There was actually a combo up top too, and they all took out the Lone Druid as that was going on. And I was actually saying about the Lone Druid is that he was trying to pull the lane with his bear so he could stay in lane and pull it and control the lane that way. So he's obviously been practicing pretty hard, and this is a character he feels pretty confident in because that's pretty high skill play.
Yeah, definitely. But looks like Bane is going in after the Mirana. Mirana is leaping away, but Bane is not going to Nightmare. He doesn't have the mana for it. But big arrow! Oh, but it was so close. That was one of those spite arrows, and if it landed, it would have been huge. It would have felt good. I'm just saying.
Oh, actually, if you look at the last hits, you got Death Prophet on top, but then you got Viper, Kunkka, and Rhino coming next. So looks like they've got a little bit of the gold advantage happening early.
Yeah, definitely. And considering as greedy of a team that, you know, the Lion Wraith King needs to be, they're kind of a little low on the last hit
Yeah,
department.
especially that lone druid.
Yeah. He's just trying to get
So
experience right now, I think.
yeah, and look, that's what you kind of have to do, and it doesn't really matter because I'm sure they'll make space from later on. This Nature's Prophet's in a lot of trouble. He can't teleport out now.
Oh man, he's going in. That disruption. Nope. Nope. Viper with
Yep.
the DD. He's just. Oh man.
That was really nice rune control. So that was some rune control helping out by the Shadow Demon, making sure that Viper got that double damage, and also making sure that if anyone came down, i.e. Nature's Prophet, that they got caught. And so nice rotation.
Yeah, definitely.
Jakiro wants a piece too. I think he's coming for the ice path. No,
Oh.
there we go, dual breath.
Dual breath is on. We got disruption going in on the Lone Druid. Lone Druid is going to go down again. Man, they are not letting up. They cannot let up. They just
That was a nice setup there.
very good setup. But looks like we have Nature's Prophet trying to get some sort of push going on here. He's roaming around an awful lot. So I'm kind of wondering what's going to become of that.
Yeah, it looks like they're just wailing down bottom tower, just trying to do whatever they can, and that's part of the role of the Nature's Prophet, and especially this team, is to try and keep the map as busy as possible, so that they've just got nowhere to defend against the split push. As soon as they rotate, then you jump down to the opposite end of the map, and you take advantage of the fact that they've just TP'd or rotated their players out of that area.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're going to start split pushing early. They need to. Especially with as much of a pushing team that they have.
So once again, this Druid's doing not a bad job up there in top lane. He's managed to stack that creep camp and he's pulling it too. So he will make sure that he gets a bit of farm. And he will make sure that he keeps this creep wave up near the tower. So nice job. And I think he's actually waiting for his bear. He had 10 seconds till he gets his bear back.
Yeah, I think they kind of are. Lion Wraith King has pretty much expected that they were going to hemorrhage a lot with this lineup. So I think they're just going to have to play a little bit carefully and just slowly farm up, and that's their best bet, best hope.
Yeah, look, I agree. I'm sure that's part of the way that they've envisioned this plan would work. They know that the Death Prophet's going to take a little bit of time. They know that the Storm Spirit will too. They know that. So basically, I think they're just trying to defend those towers and just be safe as possible. And they're doing a pretty good job. Like, considering this lone druid could have been taken out a few more times. He's only gone down twice, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Nature's Prophet is jungling a little bit in their jungle, kind of, and I kind of anticipated that happening. They really need to. I mean, that's his best bet. He's working on a Midas, and that's really all they really can do at this point. They're just kind of trying to farm up. I mean,
It's actually the safest place for him. It's a really nice play, spreading out, and as we talked about, spreading out over the map. And he knows that the tri lane's up top, and he's got vision of them. And he knows as soon as they disappear that he's got to get out. But he can also help out this Death Prophet who's down bottom. If he gets it encircle trees, or if he comes in and helps push the towers, then all of a sudden this is a dual lane, not a solo lane. Sorry.
yeah, definitely. And he's able to farm, Death Prophet's able to farm, everyone's happy. It looks like we're seeing a little bit of movement from the Shadow Demon trying to prevent the Lone Druid from farming. And he's managing the pull. The Shadow Demon is pulling the creep so they can get an even bigger push going on up top. Tower is going to be going down easily within 7 minutes. It's going to go down. It's down. Yep. Bye-bye, tower.
He's trying to get the deny, but it's not going to happen. And he could be in a bit
Big
of trouble,
stun. He's going to be he's stunned. He's in trouble. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to be going down as well. Kunkka getting with the last hit on the Druid. Oh, poor Druid. He's going to...
That was really nice play by those guys, and I'm pretty sure that they laid down enough damage to hurt him, but wanted Kunkka to be in the position where he could just hit him with one hit and take him out. So making sure that Kunkka gets that kill secure.
Yeah, he's already working on his Shadow Blade very quickly. We're seeing another pause. But anyway,
glitches happening, or someone did say they were having a bit of trouble with lag. So, and I do think actually also while we were having a bit of a chat in the lobby before the game started that some of the players here are actually playing overseas. We're not all in America, so I think it was Mac who was saying that he's in Asia at the moment. And this is the way it happens usually. That's the great thing about the internet and Dota is that it's totally, you know, international.
Yeah, well, you mean international.
Sorry, yeah, international. That's what I meant. What did I
But
say?
you said
Purely
national.
American.
It's purely American. Merca, good old Merca. And actually, just quietly, I'm actually an American amongst a group of Australians in our casting team, so that's just
That's
something.
it.
That's something fun. Anyway, Lone Druid is moving in with the Kunkka and, well, the Kunkka and the Shadow Demon are kind of just grouping up together. We're seeing an awful lot of pinging going on. We're trying to get a push on mid, maybe. Maybe something is gonna go in. Something's gonna happen here. Kunkka is hitting those creep very hard. That Quelling Blade on a Kunkka is actually a really good idea. Like, the Quelling Blade increases the damage on the creep, so that allows him to hit the creep harder with his cleaves, which is kind of a big deal.
And get that farm really early. You didn't want to miss any hits, obviously.
Yeah, I might have to add that to my repertoire. But anyway, we're still keeping the push on mid because why not? They can.
That's right, and that's the way they designed this team. And actually, this mid tower is almost down too. So Viper obviously wasn't messing around mid. He was sitting there putting damage down, and it's going to go down right now.
Yep, Kunkka getting the last hit on the tower as well. He's getting tons of gold already, and he's going to be getting that Shadow Blade very quickly.
Yeah, he's well above. In fact, the two highest on net worth are for Burn, and that's Kunkka then Viper, and they're 1,000 ahead of anyone, which is Death Prophet on the other team.
Yeah, it's gonna, they really need to keep this push up. They are under the obligation to push, so, and they're doing so. They need to. It's a must. But looks
Well,
like
a bit
we're
of a gank up top actually, or maybe he was just causing a bit of trouble. That's the Nature's Prophet putting in on the Lone Druid. Oh no, sorry, with the Lone Druid.
yeah,
So
they're
yeah,
doing
they're
some
definitely
split
doing it.
pushing going on. They're gonna try and get some tower damage going on. Looks like we're gonna move. They're gonna move in bottom though. Team Burn is, and they're gonna try and maybe get something going on in the bottom tower after the Death Prophet, maybe with the Marana, or they might just keep the push on. Get a peripheral tower, easy gold. It's good
Well,
on
that,
them.
that Death Prophet, if you can pick her off, it's quite a good pick. But
Oh,
this
but
Kunkka's in trouble up top.
Kunkka is in trouble. He throwed down the boat, missed the boat though. He's gonna go down. He just can't deal with two people. If he got that boat, it would have been something else.
Yeah, well, this is it. So now they're already showing, LK are already showing that they can start to cause a bit of trouble all over the map. So they were defending bottom and attacking top at the same time. And Kunkka was up there by himself. He just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, he really can at this point. And Lone Druid, and I want to take a look at levels. And there's a lot of eights on the map right now. Half of the map is 8. So everyone is getting a lot of farm. Looks like we're getting a big fight going on though. Death Prophet ulti is up, Marana ulti is up, but it looks like we're seeing Shadow Demon going down. We got a big torrent coming in from the Kunkka. Kunkka is gonna try and get something going on here. He's got a cleave, and Viper's gonna pick off the Death Prophet, and he's also gonna pick off the other Prophet, getting a double
Ice
kill.
Path.
Nice ice path. Big arrow coming in. Viper with the triple kill, picking off the Bane as well. Doing some serious work here. We got a mech going on. Everyone's nice and healthy, and we're going to take this bottom tower.
Yeah, so showing that once they teamed up, they were superior in that team fight. And with this early tower gold that they've got mechs, they've got mana boots, and as you said, they can just sit there pushing. Exactly what they did last time.
Yeah, they're doing some serious work right now, and they're just going to keep on this push and just melt the creep, take the tower, because they can. I mean, and the split pushing has been stopped from Viper.
Big arrow on the Death Prophet there.
Big arrow on Death Prophet, but Death Prophet's going to get out. And, yeah, everyone's going to back off now. They're just like, okay, we did our job. We got some tower damage. We're just gonna back up a little bit. Meanwhile, I believe Viper took out the lone druid by himself. So he just and with that fight, he skyrocketed in levels. He's level 11 now. Well, and the rest of everybody's 8 or less.
Wow. Now, Conker's also got his Shadow Blade, so he's going to be ready to start ganking.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of movement from Team Burn, and they need to move. They have to. They are under the obligation. So yeah, we are talking about them a lot, but it's also because they have to do a lot. They need to get this stuff going on here, and if they don't, they're going to be dead in the water very quickly.
That's right. And if you're a little bit confused about what we're talking about, we're just talking about the timing of the characters. So the characters that Burn have chosen, they're going to be a little bit more powerful early on, and especially with the supports, they're very powerful early on. So, and then they get weaker as the game goes on, whereas the characters that LK chose are going to get stronger as the game goes on. So that's what we're talking about. And it's a very complex kind of balance to make sure that you're when you think about your team, makeup like this.
Yeah, definitely. And we have Death Prophet running with Nature's Prophet. The pushing prophets are going in, pushing in, bottom taking that tower, and Josh is unstoppable, going in after the bear now, after taking out the Bane. That bear is taking so much damage. Looks like
so tanky though.
A
Gold's got his Midas. He actually got a Midas on the bear.
Oh boy, so he's gonna be farming. He's here for a long haul. Looks like we got Big Mirana ult coming in as well. Mech is up. Mech was up too, keeping the team healthy. They're gonna take mid tower. Big Mirana arrow swinging a mid. Oh no, not miss. Taking on the Death Prophet. And looks like they're gonna TP out. They had enough of that. They're taking mid. They're taking towers very quickly. But looks like Nature's Prophet is gonna be taken out. Look at that response time. Burn taking out the Prophet.
Was he pushing bottom, was he?
Yes, he was. Not anymore. Prophet himself also has a Midas, so they're just trying to farm as much as they can.
Yeah, they really want to, secure some money for later on. Now, what I really like the way Burn are moving as a team. Now they've kind of split up at the moment now because they've kind of met their objective, which is knocked down the first set of towers. But they're taking the tower and then getting straight out. They're not messing around. They're not hanging around and letting LK have a chance to counter-initiate, because it's a very, very dangerous spot to be. Once you've dropped everything to try and take a tower, it's very dangerous to hang around afterwards and try and team fight afterwards.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like we're seeing some more split pushing coming up from Nature's Prophet, and that's probably going to be his main goal. He's not. I'm anticipating Nature's Prophet is going to try a farm, but his main goal right now is to keep the lanes pushed. That is his main goal. Maybe give Lone Druid a little bit of time to farm a little bit. I mean, he's got Midas. His bear is also just got a stout shield. So, I mean, it's still early. Yeah, I mean, it's 15 minutes. So, I mean, don't count him out quite yet. But, yeah, that's
I
the
would say
thing.
it's still pretty evenly balanced, this game. Because only the tier 1 towers are gone and one tier 2. If all the tier 2 towers are gone, then I think that's a different scenario. That's when the other team's map is severely limited. But at the moment, I think they're still a pretty equal footing, and both teams are playing towards their strategies. I just hope these double Midases don't, hurt LK. It would have been nice to have one of these guys a little bit earlier.
Yeah, maybe, but right now, just by sheer play right now, LK is doing some serious work. I mean, they're doing a lot. They're pushing as many towers as they are. I mean, yeah, currently Burn is at the tower advantage, but I mean, it's just a difference of one tower.
So there could actually be a little bit of action heading up down bottom. We've got 3 of LK just finishing off a stack down here that Nature's Prophet actually teleported in to get. Very impressive. And now we've got Burn coming in, throwing
Big Mirana arrow, but it's just gonna miss. Yeah, but they're just turning this gank into a push, and they're just gonna keep pushing towers because that's what they need to do. Marana ulti, not arrow, is being thrown down. Another arrow being shot out, nothing, and they're just gonna take that bottom tower. There's just so much push going on right now.
That Jakiro has actually maxed his
Oh, but
ice
Prophet!
bar too.
Look at this Prophet trying to juke the Viper, not gonna get away. Viper's like, nope, you're not running for me, buddy. Viper's going a very tanky build. He's picking up a Reaver. He's probably gonna pick up a Heart early. He's getting the farm for it, so by all
Trouble
means.
bottom,
But
Kunkka's around.
looks like we're seeing a big Storm Spirit ulti coming in, picking off the Kunkka and more ultis are being thrown down. Storm Spirit with a double kill. Big Bane ulti, but looks like we got Josh cleaning up with getting godlike and a double kill. He was hoping maybe he could snipe through Roshan pit, but just couldn't get
I
the
think he was
vision.
just trying to find him. He was just trying to see where he went. He knew that Storm Spirit was low on mana, so he couldn't get far. So he's just trying to follow him, but he went the wrong way.
Pathing.
Not even pathing. No, he chose to go that way.
Oh,
It was a 50-50, and Storm Spirit just luckily went the other way.
huh. Well, the more you know. He's gonna pick up Heart, actually. I mean, well, his Vitality booster, not Heart yet, but Lone Druid is farming as much as he can. His bear is hurting, though. His bear could be dying here. His bear might be dead. Could it be dead? No, not quite. He's doing some serious micro work with his bear. Like, I mean,
He has got another bear up his sleeve too, so. But not good to throw it away. This Kunkka's getting pretty rough too. He's got his Demon Edge up.
oh yeah, this is how he built it before. He gets his Shadow Blade, and he's gonna work on a Demon Edge, and he's already working on a Chrysalis. He's almost got Chrysalis up, so he's going straight Daedalus, and
This
this is
straight Daedalus, yeah.
and he did this in a game before, and it did so much damage, and it's just so powerful early. Big Marana arrow coming in, missing, just hitting some creep, but they're gonna get this tower pushed and melted down. They do have glyph, but it looks like they're not gonna quite use it. They're just gonna let that tower fall.
Yeah, and they're actually trading because LK is going for a tier 1 here, but someone's actually teleporting in to try and stop this. Oh, that's a brave Viper.
Nature's Prophet getting the last hit on the tower, trying to get out. Viper is going after the bear. Bear is feeling it pretty hardcore. We're seeing a lot of movement coming in from the rest of the team. The bear is taking so much damage. They want that bear gold, and it's going to happen.
Down. Except he's got another bear, so it's not going to hold him back.
Look
Here's
at this
Wraith
bottom
straight
lane,
away.
though. Right here. Look at all these creep. They're just hanging out, and they're just going to start pushing this bottom. And we got Nature's Prophet coming in, too. Look at this split push. Look at this tower. It's going down.
Oh my goodness.
Look at
man.
that. Look at that.
They're really going to have to teleport. In fact, I don't even think they've got enough teleports. They're walking back.
I know. They have to walk back because they knew they spent the TPs already to motate to mid to deal with mid. So now they're just going to keep this push on in the bottom. Oh my god, that's... Oh my,
Really efficient, really coordinated play.
that was big. That was... Oh man. God. That was good. I will give them that. I am just dumbfounded.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. You know, as I said before, you know, you make space by creating distractions somewhere else on the map, and the next thing you know, your Nature's Prophet or your Lone Druid or your Death Prophet, either three can take down a tower. All it takes is just one of them to be missing from the team fight.
And it looks like we have a Radiance gonna be purchased on the bear on Lone Druid. And this Nature's Prophet is doing so much work. My god, he's got his Necro Book at level 1. He's just, yeah, we're just so much movement. Right now, there is a little bit of a lull in the game, so we all know what that means. Let's take a look at some graphs. Let's look at gold. It's pretty much even. Like, it's 1,500 gold in Burns coffers, but really that's nothing. It's like a drop in the bucket. And looking at experience, Lion Wraith King.
Trouble bottom.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
bottom lane. Looks like we're seeing a big fight going on. A big boat coming in.
there's the boat.
Nature's the wrong prophet, the death prophet, being killed. She's going to death, and they're gonna take out Roshan.
A nice little move there for Burn. It's looking a bit worrisome for them because as you're talking about the EXP, they LK has got a lot more EXP now. So they're well 2,000 advance in the EXP.
Yeah, definitely. And this Roshan, you know, going down once again. Poor Roshan. Animal rights for
There's that
Roshan.
Radiance up.
Radiance on the
And
bear.
Storm Spirit's there trying to
Storm
sneak
Spirit.
in as
He wants to sneak in that Aegis. He's not gonna get it. Jakiro's like, nope, you're not gonna get it. I saw that. I saw that. I'm watching you with my two heads. And Nature's Prophet, meanwhile, is split pushing in the bottom lane. Look at this tower. It's just going.
So annoying. What are you supposed to do with that? Everyone else gets bots now.
Now everyone is leaving, and the tower is gonna go down. Nature's Prophet. My God, man. Just look at him. He's Necrobook 2, and he's close to a Necrobook 3. He's gonna TP in the bottom lane and try to get some ancient farming going on. He's doing he's doing work. This kid is doing work.
Yeah, he's really getting around. He's always got he has Necrobook up to level 2, so excuse me. So he's doing really well.
We're both starting to sound a little bit raspy at this moment.
Too much talking.
Looks like it's slowed down a little bit more, and you know that gives OK time to farm. And you know what? That's fine. They don't care. You guys go ahead. We made room already, so
Yeah, look, you can't let LK farm up. Maybe Burn was just trying to get a few key items up. Let's see if that Deadless is up. Yeah, the Deadless is up on Conquest Moon. They're just waiting for that.
big 800 crit.
They're huge. But this bear, what do you think of the Radiance on the bear? I'm not sure if it's... Look, I guess you have to kind of do it, but gee, you got to keep it alive.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I'm just looking at this Conquer crit right now, and it's just so big. And they're gonna mount the high ground. The boarding party is up. The creep swarm is up. We got arrow coming in after the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit got arrowed. Soul Assumption is up. He's in trouble. He's going to be feeling a lot of damage. The BKB is up. We got ultis coming in from the Death Prophet and a big Conquer boat coming in as well. Death Prophet is feeling it. And Aegis was burned on the Jakiro. Jakiro is trying to get something going on. He just can't. Everyone was just hitting him too much. And Kunkka's going down as well. Whoa!
So that was a big dive and really not much to show for it then.
Yeah, that was kind of a big deal. Looks like... Yeah.
And we've got the Nature's Prophet down bottom still pushing too. So
Look at the
they've actually got
racks!
the towers. So
Look at the
without
racks!
realizing it, LK has actually equalized this tower push, and if not beaten them, they've actually taken a racks. So,
Yeah.
so Burn's in a lot of trouble now because they've got a lot of team fight, and they didn't really draft anything to kind of, counter all this split push.
I think they were trying to hope to get something going on here, but like early, like just annihilate them, get a quick tower fast, but they just kind of backed off a little bit. And I don't know, I think they paid for it. Look at this bear, he's just ripping apart Ancients.
Yeah, and all the lanes are actually pushing into Burn's side now, into the Radiance. So a little bit of a momentum shift in this game, and as we talked about, 30 minutes, it's almost 26 minutes now. So, the timing of when these carries start to come on is just, obvious after you've played so long.
Yeah, definitely. There is a little lull in the game, so I kind of want to take a look at the gold graph now. Well, let's look at experience. I have it up. Almost 3k experience going to LK, whereas now the gold has shifted and it's going down towards LK, and it's almost 3k gold in their direction. They have equalized, if not more. They are just, like you said, they are totally taking care of business.
Yeah, and this lone druid's just getting bigger and bigger. He's picked up a hyperstone, so maybe an AC up for him, or maybe even a Molyneux or something.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, AC might be even bigger because they have a team of physical damage. They got the DP, they got the Storm Spirit, they got a whole lot of carry. It's a heap load, so I'm assuming a AC.
That's right, and he's already got a farming item with the Radiance too, so he doesn't need any more kind of farming items. And Molyneux's class is a farming item as well because it's an AoE attack.
Yep. God, he's just farming so much. It's just ridiculous.
Nom, 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 nom. I
Yeah,
eat beats.
definitely. And so is this Nature's Prophet. Look at he's got Necro Book 3 and he's got a Mithril Hammer, so I am assuming that he's going Deso.
Yeah, and Burns doing all what they have to do, and that is try and start ganking these guys.
Oh, but look at that big Marauder arrow on the Prophet. Prophet is in a heap load of trouble and got a face load of Team Burn and just nope.
That's good, but they need another one. They need to be able to hold these guys back. Death Prophet's still out there. Lone Druid's still out there.
Yeah, definitely. Um, but they're starting to get a big push going on in mid. That needs to be that that needs to happen in my opinion though, because they need to get a Rax here. It's 28 minutes. Something needs to happen, or they're just dead in the water.
Yeah,
Kunkka is hitting hard though. He's got a second Demon Edge.
Kunka's hitting hard, but that Radiance on the Bears is going to tear apart his team.
Yeah, the Bears just gotta stand there. I mean, and that's all the Bears gotta do. They're trying so hard to get this tower down. And we're seeing a Desolator on the Marana. Big Marana ult. They just couldn't quite mount the high ground. They just can't quite do it. And Nature's Prophet. Prophet! Doing his thing with the thing and the pushing and... Oh, what an X! What an X! You in trouble, Mr. Prophet. You in trouble. I'm just saying. You got face load of Kunkka. And looks like big mid fight, big Bane ulti taking out the Viper. Hunk of gold there. Huge hunk of gold.
Back straight away because they're so afraid of this push. That is just a great kind of counter initiation for that push that just happened on LK's tower.
Exactly. Bane is probably gonna go BKB. I see the Mithril Hammer, and he's also so yeah, probably BKB. So he can just walk in and do whatever he wants, and disrupt without being disrupted.
This Death Prophet's got a Shivers, which is a great item. I don't diss on Shivers, but for about the same price, you could probably almost get a Heart. Or a Heart's a little bit more expensive, but still. And I really like Heart on Death Prophet, just making it unkillable.
Yeah, yeah. But Shiva's is also another good item, and I think it's just something for her to pick up because she's not really carrying this. I mean, she's relying on everyone else to do it. She doesn't. I don't think she really needs Heart necessarily.
That's right. They're not really team fighting all that hard, so it's kind of more for split push. But still, the extra life, even that old boots of travel, maybe.
Yep, and we have Roshan coming up in less than 30. Well, looks like 35 seconds now. And they're going to keep an eye on that Roshan. We got Treant right there, right smack dab in Roshan. He's going to be up in any moment now. And they're eyeing it. They want Roshan because it would be great for them to mount the high ground with. We got another Treant coming in. They're gonna scout things out. We got a nice little Treant squad here, just kind of moving into the jungle and trying to scout things out. Great use of the Treants. Yeah. Roshan is up. They know Roshan is up, and they are gonna get something going on here. Lone Druid is running in as fast as he can. Bear has AC, so Bear's going to be doing some serious work here, and they're going to maybe go into Roshan? Is Bear going to go Roshan? No.
Well, It's going to be close. I think both teams want to get a kill before they do that, and I expect to see at least a smoke or Mirana ulti up on Burn.
I think they see the 5-man group here in the mid lane from Burn, and they are just totally going in after the mid tower. That's just what they're going
Yeah.
for.
Now Viper's got a heart now, and Mirana's got a Desolator too, and Yasha. So they're doing all right. They've just stunned the Rosh, but I don't know if they can go in on it. Well, no one's around.
No one's around, and they might just go. Yeah, they're gonna go for it, and they can. Look how hard they hit. I mean, they're laying down the DPS. The Marana's Desolator doing some serious work. Roshan, animal rights for Roshan. Sorry, bro, you're going down once again. Picking up Aegis for Kunkka. Kunkka is their carry after all, and look at his net worth. Despite the farming capabilities of Lone Druid, Prophet, and Death Prophet, he is out farming them. He
Just watch him take those waves out one hit.
yeah, just look at his net worth. He's got 15k gold. He's here. He's gonna be doing some stuff. He had just about enough of
Now he's going to get a Demon Age here. They might be going for a Radiant, not Radiance, a Divine.
I know. And you know what? Divine Rapier typically, everyone in pubs say, no, don't do it. But this is kind of one of those things where it's like a Divine Rapier is kind of one of those Hail Mary moments. And I think Burn is kind of in one of those Hail Mary moments. Like, they need to get a big wipe and a big team fight. And I think a Divine Rapier can do it. And Kunkka, and what better carrier for it than Kunkka?
Especially with the Aegis.
He's got Aegis, and if he knows what I know about Kunkka, you can use X marks the spot on yourself, and you could actually X yourself, run in, cleave really hard, and then by the time they try to get you, you could just pop back out, and it's a great escape.
So he's actually going to the shops now, so let's see what he gets. I think he's going to get
Yep.
this. There we go, it's Divine.
The Divine Rapier. Prizes have been given out for the Divine Rapier. I wish I got a prize, but oh well. Big Smoke. It's gonna happen. There's the fight. We're gonna see this Divine Rapier in action. If Divine Rapier is the key, is it gonna be it? We don't know. We're gonna see in just a few moments. Kunkka is lying and waiting.
Pull back.
They've pulled back. They know something is up. They don't see anybody. They're going to try and maybe get a mount on the high ground. Kunkka is hitting hard. He just exposed himself. I'm waiting. They're going to mount the high ground. I know I'm being quiet right now, but I just want to see. But it looks like...
He's hitting for over 500.
But look at the big Mirana ulti coming in now, and we have Kunkka just slowly coming up. He's going to hit tower. We got a big Death Prophet ulti. We got Storm Spear coming in, taking out Mac on a mega kill streak. And look at the cleave. We're doing so much damage right now. Kunkka is Xing the Death Prophet. Death Prophet is just using up. They're going to hit that tower as hard as they can. Kunkka is taking a lot of damage, though he could be in a lot of trouble here. But he's got a triple kill. He's got Aegis still. They're gonna try and get something going on here. The Bears forcing him to pop Aegis. Kunkka still has the Divine Rapier, and he's gonna get out. They did not quite get a Rax yet, and they're gonna just try.
Look at their base.
But
after all that, their base is looking very sore.
oh, they lost Rax out of that.
So Burn is in a lot of trouble now because they just can't keep this Nature's Prophet out.
They just can't quite keep up. I mean, they have Kunkka right now, and he can push really hard, but it's not enough. Kunkka's got 3,000 gold now, too, after that big push, so that's good on him.
I think they really needed to stand and fight, though. That was probably one of their last chances, because their base is not going to hold out much more.
Yeah, the 2 creep pushing in like that. And now Kunkka decided to pick up a Blink Dagger, so he'll be able to blink in and cleave, and then it's just he's got a lot more mobility now, which is interesting. 1,400 crit. I don't know if that's enough. The guy's hitting for 500. I mean, criminy. Nice little lull in the game. So after that big transgression, let's take a look at graphs again. Look at the gold. LK is it's 5k gold, but really it's still a drop in the bucket. Everyone is farming pretty well. Lion Wraith King though still in the lead. Let's look at experience, and experience is pretty much even too. 1500 experience in Lion Wraith King's team, but like I said, at this stage of the game, it's pretty much a drop in the bucket. You know, like it's not that big of a deal. Let's take a look at hero levels. Kanka is 18. We have Viper still reigning top at level 19, followed by Death Prophet, who is also 19. Yeah, it's
Now, this Nature's Prophet, sorry, not Nature's Prophet, Lone Druid, has got bots. So I don't know. Maybe he's planning on teleporting in, trying to split push with Nature's Prophet, but he's just gonna have to make sure he has a bear up so that he can teleport then summon the bear.
oh yeah, definitely. And he's able to call back his bear like all the time. So
He might be able to teleport in and then call to him.
well, yeah, that would be huge in the split pushing. And they have so much control over this game right now. LK does. They're just doing some serious work right now. And they did hemorrhage a little bit early, but it wasn't that bad. So they kind of turned this around. They farmed up, and you let a lone druid farm, and that's your own fault.
Yeah, it's kind of like they were in between. It's kind of like Burn were in between two different strategies. It's not really full push, and it's not really full team fight or heavy carry. Do you know what I mean? They've got some carry. They've got. It's a nice team that they've got, but I think they just need to finish a little bit earlier.
Yeah, they didn't really quite commit, and I think that spells trouble for them.
But they're coming up again. It looks like they're going to go, give it another whirl. So
Let's not count them out yet. That Divine Rapier has been a huge winner for games and also been a big loser for games. So it's kind of...
So they're just going to push these lanes out again. They just don't want to see it happen. I think they need to leave the others to push lanes out and try and get Kanka to take the base.
Maybe, but leaving Kanka with that precious cargo like that
Yeah,
spells
that's right.
GG.
Yeah, that's right. Giving that to Lone Druid or something would just be game over.
Oh, yeah. Or Nature's Prophet, even. I'd ditch Midas for a Divine any day. But let's look at this Prophet. I mean, he's got his Necro Book, he's got a Mystic Staff, he's got a Desolator. He's pretty farmed at the moment, and he's a force to be reckoned with now. This is kind of starting to turn into one of those games where it's starting to slow down a little bit. I think at this point, Burn is just going to hang out and push the creep waves back. And I think LK may have the obligation to push at this point because Burn can easily just hold the creep back.
Yeah, they can, but I don't know if it's in their favour. Because all the time that you do that, Nature's Prophet and Lone Druid are farming up a lot. Because they've got access to all the creeps, all the ancients, everything.
Yeah. And this Lone Druid, it has so much gold right now. And look at that. And that Radiance is doing so much work for that bear. That bear is going to hurt. They see Roshan is up, and they might go to it. They're eyeing it a lot, so we're going to have to see if Roshan is going to go down again.
Well, they were the first to realise it this time. Oh, someone's actually teleporting in. It's Prophet. Oh no, it's all good.
Looks like I see a bottle up here. I wonder whose bottle that is.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna see what it is. It's Storm Spirits.
Oh, it's Storm Spirit. Okay. Whatever works.
No, it was Josh's. They just stole Josh's bottle.
They just stole Josh. Oh, that's so awkward. Looks like Roshan has been taken. Storm Spirit
sold his, stole Josh's, kept it, and got the Aegis.
That's hilarious. Yeah, now they're gonna get this push on mid. They know they can. They have a lot of farm, and they're gonna be like, okay, look, guys, no. That
Right, so
bear.
Bear taking a bunch of damage from Josh.
big ulti coming in from the Death Prophet. Ultis are coming in, and we got Mirana ulti coming up as well. Big fight coming in. Nature's Prop. Just so much is going on right now. Look at the fights. Oh my goodness. Aegis has been popped. We got Storm Spirit coming in after the Kunkka. Kunkka is in a lot of trouble though.
He's in trouble.
Kunkka is in trouble.
There it is.
Divine is down. That's it. That is it. GG has been called.
That's GG.
That's it.
Wow, what a good job. Congratulations to LK, really sticking it out there, and they had a hard lineup to do it, but they did it.
Nice GG towards me, I guess. Sorry, Mac. You tried your best. Hopefully, yeah, and that's it. They just LK farmed up. They win. How it's summed up. Yeah.
Look, it was a really good effort. It was a really good effort by both teams. Unfortunately, Burns gonna have to pop out now, and it looks like we're gonna be following LK through to the next game.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so maybe. But anyway, yeah. Scap here from 4States. And joining me today is Rock from 4States as well. Check us out on Twitch. Give us some likes. Follow us. We also have Twitter. We also have Facebook. I also recently got a Twitter at Scap TV. So check that out if you want. Try to follow me. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, this has been League of Dota, and join us around for the next game.
GG.